Ledger citizens to another DL Talk. Second stream of the day, by the way. I appreciate you guys hitting the likes. I appreciate any comments. Appreciate anybody tuning into the live stream. And of course, I appreciate any new subscribers to the channel. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And you guys are definitely making it happen. I'll keep trying if you guys keep trying. And you guys have definitely been amazing. I'm so grateful for your support. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. And I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. This is the worst show with the best community. So shout out to everybody here, and thanks for showing some bullishness. We'll wait a little bit to see if anybody jumps in on this Saturday. It's our first Saturday stream in a long time. I don't think people are expecting it, and maybe people are just busy out there. It is what it is. But nonetheless, we got some good news to go through today, and we also got some big gainers. We got some deep reds to jump on in. So let me know if there's any signs of life out there, or else I'm just talking to a wall. It just reminds me of the early days of doing this video. But, let me know in the chat if anybody's out there. Let me know how the video quality, the audio, and everything is coming through. I certainly appreciate it. But, man, we got some really big news, so let's wait for some more people to be jumping in here. I see 4 people are watching. If you guys can let me know in the comments how everything's going. There we go. MLV, greetings. 50 Cent, greetings. Guys, thank you. Okay, it's good to know that the stream is coming out well. Shout out to all you crypto degens out there. Shout out to all you trash tigers out there. We definitely got some trash to talk about to be scooping up. There's definitely some deep red still out there, despite, the Ethereum ETF going live, possibly, it's going to be going on Monday. Right, we got now a BTC ETF, we got an Ethereum ETF. What's the next ETF to come? Is it going to be a curveball? Is it one that we don't expect? Is it going to be XRP? Is it going to be Solana? Is it going to be Tezos? Is it going to be LTC, Litecoin? Could it be Polkadot? Could it be Near Protocol? Could it be, some other, what's another one? Matic? Could it be, let me see, what's another one we're probably overlooking here? Yeah, I think those are pretty Ethereum Classic. Who knows, man? What's up, Jesus turning in? What's up, dude? Crypto Navigator. Appreciate you, man. Much love to you, bro. Tim Shea in the house. What's up, Tim Shea? Good to see everybody tuning in here, guys. Dude, we got some fantastic news that came out today, guys. So we'll start jumping in. I appreciate you guys. If we have 10 viewers, that'd be awesome to have 10 likes. It just helps bring more people to the live stream, and we're at a point now where we're just kind of streaming whenever we want. We try to do a stream every day at 5 p.m. My work schedule is just all over the place. I work multiple jobs, and, hopefully if we can get enough support on this channel, maybe I can quit one of those jobs. And I would definitely let you know that day when that happens, man, where we're like, hey, shout out to the Blue Crew. You guys helped us quit one of our jobs so we can keep doing this live streaming thing. And I would love to do this more consistently. Hanging out with you guys is definitely one of the better parts of my day, and I am always grateful. So shout out to everybody here. We got some more people tuning in. That's awesome. But guys, let's jump into it. We got DTCC using, that's the key word, using Chainlink along with 10 other major financial institutions successfully conducting a smart nav I guess they called it Smart Nav Industry Pilot, demonstrating low-key mutual fund, sorry, man, I can't even understand my doctor's writing sometimes. Okay, let me start this over. DTCC using Chainlink along with 10 other major financial institutions successfully conducting a smart nav industry pilot demonstrating mutual fund data that can be delivered on chain. So we got DTCC. We've already known about this partnership or collaboration that the DTCC and Chainlink have. Here, let me get some better lighting here for you guys, because you guys deserve the better lighting. There we go. That's better. All right. So yeah, sorry for that screech. So we got the DTCC using freaking Chainlink, guys. Link is massively undervalued. In accordance to its supply and that price, yeah, I get it. It is one of those major cap cryptos, but damn, dude, you got Chainlink involved with Swift, involved with DTCC. You got 10 major financial institutions using Chainlink. I am not sleeping on Chainlink. I definitely want a link in the chain without a doubt, and Chainlink killing it with that major news coming out for the DTCC. I think a lot of the crypto space has been kind of sleeping on this type of news, because, the Ethereum ETF news and, what Trump has been saying. And speaking of Trump, man, Trump came out saying today, the U.S. must be the leader in crypto. I am very positive and open-minded to crypto companies. Our country must be the leader in the field. There is no second place. So, taking from that, this is great, but listen to what he says, right? I am very positive and open-minded to crypto companies. All right, so let's think about the biggest crypto companies that are in the world, right? In general, what are the biggest crypto companies, ones that are valued about at least $15 billion in their total, valuation, right? And the 5 companies that are valued over $15 billion are crypto companies. Remember, he says, I'm open-minded and positive to crypto companies. So what are the crypto companies? The 5 most popular and most highly valued crypto companies that are out there. You got Coinbase, you got Binance, but I don't think, I honestly, who knows? DOJ kind of owns Binance now, so maybe Trump will eventually support Binance, but Binance did start and was registered in China first, right? So maybe not a candidate for one of the crypto companies that Trump would probably be supporting. Ripple's a really good candidate, and we'll go into that in just a second. And then we have OpenSea and Grayscale. So you have the 5 most valuable crypto companies that are out there, and Trump saying, I'm very open-minded to these crypto companies and positive about them. So you got Coinbase, very likely contender for Trump to maybe collaborate with or, talk about, right? You got Binance, not very likely, registered in China, regulatory issues, founders basically getting penalized and possibly going to prison. You got Ripple, very likely candidate. Ripple has the and remember, only 2 of these companies have a crypto associated with them. Coinbase has many cryptos associated with them. They're an exchange, right? Most of these are centralized exchanges. Ripple, centralized company that uses a decentralized exchange ledger, right? The XRPL. So Ripple, created in the US, XRP created in the US. I mean, out of these 5 companies, Ripple's a very likely candidate for something that Trump has talked to. And this is not just hyperbole, guys. This isn't just me, trying to connect Trump with XRP and Ripple. The connections have already been there since his last administration. Guys, we finally got some people flooding in. If you're hitting the like, it just helps us get more people to jump into this channel, helps us grow, helps me finally quit one of my freaking jobs. And I would love to quit one of my jobs so I can hang out with you guys and freaking talk value, talk crypto more often. So I appreciate you guys' support. I've been grinding all day. This is the best part of my day. I call it, this is like relaxing to me when hanging out with you guys. So your support, every drop of support certainly helps you guys. So I am so grateful. But yeah, Ripple being a $15 billion plus valuation company that uses XRP Ledger, a digital asset, the XRP. How does, the connections with Trump and Ripple run deep? Well, Steve Mnuchin, right, the former Treasury Secretary of Treasury or something like that, right? He had a meeting with Brad Garlinghouse. He had private meetings with Brad Garlinghouse and attended the World Economic Forum, Davos, and other places that Ripple attended, right? So you had a private meeting with Brad Garlinghouse and Steve Mnuchin in 2020, right? In that big change of a year, you had Ripple meeting up with them. So Trump, I think, is very aware of what's going on with Ripple. And I also think Trump would actually like Ripple because they're the freaking adults in the room, right? They're the big suits. They're the businessmen in this crypto space that are freaking professionals, right? I think he would like, he wants to be first place. Well, China already has Bitcoin, man. China's already first place with Bitcoin. So what's something that could be unique for the US? XRP, homegrown, right? I think he would want a homegrown company, homegrown digital asset, right, to be using. Stronghold's another contender, right? The SHX token, XLM and Stellar, right? Definitely contenders. But I'm talking just in terms of the companies, because he said, remember, I'm very positive. I am very positive, very, very positive, and very open-minded to crypto companies, right? That's what he says. So crypto companies, top 5 crypto companies that exist today, Coinbase, Binance, Ripple, OpenSea, and Grayscale, right? So Ripple, very likely to be one of those companies that he's very open-minded about and positive about. This is so damn freaking bullish, especially if he ends up becoming president. If he ends up becoming president, XRP ETF is certainly going to happen, in my opinion. So Muleshoe, Trump says Trump knows Stronghold and XRP. I totally think so too, man. I mean, we got the, it's no coincidence that we start seeing all this activity with Stronghold and start seeing Trump all of a sudden flipping 180 about crypto, right? Crazy stuff. So big news coming out from there, obviously from Donald Trump talking about, all of a sudden be all about crypto. He wants to be the first crypto president now. All of a sudden he knows that he can get a massive side of voting from, because a lot of the crypto space is pissed off with this administration. I mean, let's just be real here. They're pissed off. Like, you're pissed off at Biden because he freaking has Gary Gensler as his SEC chair, right? So most likely you want something completely different so your freaking crypto can moon or, go above and beyond, or finally get some damn regulations, finally get some rules of the road, right? So yeah, if Trump becomes US president, this is a very, very good thing for Coinbase. Sure, maybe Binance, but Coinbase, American company, uses a lot, centralized exchange though. Ripple, centralized company, but they uses a decentralized exchange. This is major news for XRPL and XRP. He says we can't afford, there is no second place. We need to be leaders, right? So if there is no second place, what's the way that you could become first over China, right? Which is very Bitcoin heavy, very Bitcoin centric. A majority of Bitcoin is mined in China. How do you freaking defeat that? You go with XRP, you go with the eco-friendly solution, you go with the one that's already pre-mined, you go with the one that can make payments cheaper, faster, and easier, and doesn't take forever to freaking settle payments. That's how you jump to first. Dude, this is a narrative that the Blue Crew, shout out to the Blue Crew, guys, there's a lot of channels that go, oh, I told you this, I told you that, and everything like that. This is the Blue Crew channel, man. And the Blue Crew freaking saw this coming, right? They saw that what's a way, like the show or the narrative that we've been told, US is last. The US is last in crypto innovation. The US is last. Well, the US is about to be doing a massive leapfrog over a bunch of countries very soon, the moment that they start, supporting crypto. I think there's, they want to set up that level playing field and everything, obviously. But dude, US can go from last to top of the heap very, very quickly if they start getting some freaking, regulations, and then they start using, and putting their stamp on what the U.S. crypto is going to be. And it looks like the U.S. crypto is going to be the XRP ledger and XRPL. If you disagree with me, it's all good. I'm just, hey, it could be XLM, but that still has major connections with Ripple, right? They're collaborators, right? It could be SHX. They're collaborating with the XRPL and Ripple. And remember, the highest valued companies today: Coinbase, Binance, Ripple, OpenSea, and Grayscale. So I like the Grayscale's basket of investments in cryptos as well. You guys know I'm bullish on basically every crypto. I want as many of these digital assets as I can get my hands on to keep it away from the freaking robots, the rise of the machines that's happening, the rise of AI. They need these digital assets more than we do because they can do micropayments. They could be doing streaming payments, right? So I want these robots working for my XRP. I want them working for my drops. I want them working for my lumens. And yeah, freaking crazy stuff, man, that's going on. Like, the narrative is starting to turn. I mean, let's not get hype ahead of reality here, but 2025 is definitely looking very, very exciting for the crypto space, without a doubt, especially if we get a new administration jumping on in. We're living in the fourth dimension. Everybody else is living in the second dimension. There we go, Crypto Navigator. Yep. FYI, regarding AI cryptos, Rocco, SETI, Tau are collaborating. Big news. Damn, dude. So are they collaborating and merging? Are they doing a merger as well? Are they doing something that like, Fetch, Ocean Protocol, and AGIX are doing? Are they doing a merger? WF Patsy, that's big news, dude. And I think Tau is connected with DAG, if I'm not mistaken. So Rocco, SETI, and Tau now collaborating. That is really big news. Shout out to the WEF Patsy for sharing that. And those are three cryptos. Dude, Rocco was one that WEF Patsy was on very, very early days. SETI and Tau, shout out to the Blue Crew for giving a shout out to those. And we found out about Tau really through its, its legitimacy through its collaboration with DAG and Constellation. Shout out to Gerald in the chat. We got Muleshoe in the chat. We got, of course, WF Patsy, like I said earlier, Velo, WTK, and Ply. Love all those cryptos, man. Shout out to you, Abe. Definitely good cryptos to be, accumulating, without a doubt. Once again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. I'll never tell you what to do. We got 42 viewers. That would be amazing if we could get 42 likes, guys. I understand it's a little difficult to hit the like with the phone view here, but it helps us out tremendously and helps us keep doing what we're doing. And it helps me get closer to quitting one of my jobs, which would be amazing. I'd love to do that so I can hang out with you guys more often and talk crypto. Cubic will do its thing. Dude, Cubic's part of our deep red section today, so let's not jump ahead of ourselves, but definitely, good eye right there, Phantom Beat, without a doubt. Patsy's been on top of a lot of things. Dude, yeah, WF Patsy has been killing it, Crypto Navigator, without a doubt, man. That not yet. There we go. So there hasn't been a merger yet. Okay, got you. Things are coming to fruition. I mean, dude, patience is freaking key, and it's just so funny. Like, how funny is it that, see, this is how quick things could change. You had Trump back in the day saying he was anti-crypto and not for it, right? He didn't like Bitcoin, didn't like crypto. All of a sudden, he's like, I want to be the face of crypto. I want to be the first crypto president, right? I mean, dude, that's why nothing could be set in stone. That's why, dude, earlier today, somebody, and I thought it was really, a good, mature move, but somebody came onto the live chat and like, dude, shut up, dork. XRP is not going to be doing anything. XRP, dude, there's so many people that come on here and say XRP is never going to move. XRP is never going to do anything. It's never going to make any gains. Dude, it changes value just like any of these other cryptos. Like, I love XRP, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a maxi towards any of these things either. I have a ton of other cryptos in my portfolio. I want all of them to succeed. Right? I'm not like trying to just pick sides and be like, oh yeah, bash on this, bash on that. Dude, I want Bitcoin to succeed. I want all these freaking cryptos to succeed. I want us to all see the promised land, man. This isn't a thing here to go like, haha, told you so, my crypto, haha, told you so, this crypto, and such and so forth. We're all here to freaking go to the promised land together, man. Yeah, dude, why not? Why not Trump for crypto? Hey, dude, better to have a crypto president than not to have a crypto president. I mean, in my opinion, especially as a crypto DJ, and I want a freaking president who's very favorable and very positive. As he says, I am very positive about open-minded to crypto companies. Of course, there's only 5 companies that I'm actually talking with, and those are Coinbase, Binance. I don't like Binance. Binance is part of China. We don't want any China coins. You got OpenSea, you got Grayscale, and then you got, yes, Ripple. I do like Ripple. I've met with Brad Garlinghouse. Brad Garlinghouse is a very good friend of mine. He's more of a good friend of Steve Mnuchin, but I love XRP, love the XRP community. They've been giving us a lot for our, giving us a lot of money for our election this coming year. Very, very, very excited to all of you guys. Very grateful for the XRP donations. People will be fighting for drops in my administration. Let's just say that. Keith Carr, you going to be on bags tomorrow? I'll try to make it, dude. It's just tough with my work schedules. That's why I can't make it. I try to make it to Bags' sessions anytime I freaking can. Cause shout out to the bag man, dude. That guy's the best XRP YouTuber out there, bar none. Period. End of story. Dude, he's a great YouTuber in general, dude. He just released an awesome video today talking about XLM, AMM, and Aqua pools. And I love that XRP Bags' platform is talking about Aqua, you guys, because the Aqua must flow. And you guys know that it's out of the 000 ranges. Very excited to see where Aqua is going to be going with the growth of Sorobon, the growth of smart contracts for the XLM ecosystem. XLM and Stellar are looking extremely, extremely, extremely bullish. There's other ecosystems that are looking bullish as well, but we'll save that for the deep breads, or looking like good values at least, right? So some big gainers for the Blue Crew who have been tackling the freaking deep breads, because that's what we like to do, man. We're just waiting for green candles to give us freaking options. We try to tackle cryptos that are red across the board. The moment they freaking go green in the past 24 hours or on the hourly or the 7-day or the 30-day or freaking 90-day or yearly, we got options now. We got gains. We can do something with it, right? We can cash out. We can take profits. We can switch it over to other crypto, or we can be, adding to the stack or whatever. We don't like chasing pumps, though. We don't like chasing green. We don't like buying cryptos while they're in the green. We like buying cryptos when they're in the reds. And speaking of big gainers, for those who bought in the reds, Zora XOR has gone up, guys. Absolutely freaking bonkers. 211% in the past 24 hours. Talk about a massive green freaking candle coming out of nowhere for the Zora community right there. XOR going up 211%. guys. This was in our deep reds not too long ago where we were seeing at 4 zeros, what? 4 zeros 10, 4 zeros 12. This thing just shot up to 4 zeros 50 or so, man. Like a 5x overnight. Are you freaking kidding me? Beautiful, beautiful. Chef's kiss, Blue Crew. That's why we buy the freaking deep reds right there. That's a perfect example of why we buy some deep reds. So Zora, love you, man. I mean, dude, the thing with Zora, I mean, it's highly volatile. We're not chasing the pump at this point, right? If it's up 211% in the past 24 hours, it's too late. We're not, that's not a deep red to be freaking buying right there. Now we got options though. Do we want to take profits? Do we want to roll it over into some other deep reds and other cryptos? Or do we want to just take the freaking profit and put it into USD, put it into our bank account, have a good dinner or something like that, right? Freaking Zora, loving it, dude. This has CBDC connections. Former creators of the NEM project created Zora. PokeSwap, they created PokeSwap for the Polkadot ecosystem. Zora's got massive Polkadot connections. PokeSwap, you guys know we've talked about PokeSwap and Zora in tandem. PokeSwap has been up 88% in the past 7 days. Talk about another deep red right there that has made some good gains for the Blue Crew. Dissenter, the decentralized web browser of the Cosmos, has gone. I mean, this is after the 211%, everything else seems like really small gains, but hey, they're gains nonetheless, right? Dissenter, decentralized web browser for the Cosmos ecosystem, is up 15%. Expector, you guys know, in the last stream, we were just talking about Expector Universe, talking about the metaverse cryptos, right? And the ones that we're bullish on, Expector was one of those. Expector is now up 11% in the past 24 hours. We're making some gains. We got options. That's all we freaking care about, is having some options, having choices. Do I want to freaking cash out? Do I want to keep hodling? Or do I want to just convert this into another crypto and see what ends up happening, right? Convert it into another deep red and keep riding the wave. Vega, finally, we got to turn around with some Vega here. Vega up 8% in the past 24 hours. I'm still bullish on Vega, though. It's still massively undervalued in terms of its supply. You got a 50-cent crypto that's 65 million total supply. We got to see it go down to 47 cents. Good to see Vega making some decent gains in the past 24 hours. But, dude, I can't wait for this thing to just start soaring past $1, $2, and then we'll see where it goes from there, man. But I think Vega is still a massively undervalued, under-talked about crypto. I can't wait for crypto YouTubers to start talking about Vega, man. I think, dude, Vega might be one of the next big ones. You got Pantera Capital invested in it. You got the Spring Initiative from Ripple invested in it. You got very good transparency coming from them and very active on their X, right? Integrations with numerous blockchains already for their ambitious as hell decks that they're building. I mean, there's a lot of good things, a lot of good substance going on for Vega. You got Sologenic finally making a move on up. That's why we tackled the deep reds, guys. We got Sologenic going up about 8% in the past 24 hours, up to 12 cents. I mean, dude, still massively undervalued without a doubt, though. And then, of course, like I said, PokeSwap, 88% in the past 7 days. We definitely have a hell of a list of deep reds to go over with you guys, but shout out to you, Luis, 4and4, dude. Shout out to you, man. You've been donating very consistently in the streams, man. I'm so grateful to you, man. Thank you for the $5 donation, man. It takes us one step closer to quitting one of our freaking jobs and being able to do this more often. I am so grateful to you, man. Thanks for the info on Zor. You rock, G. I bought in at 5 zeros. Bravo. Can we hit the like on that, guys? If we could. I mean, come on, dude. We got a Blue Crew saying he bought at 5 zeros. He's enjoying his freaking gains from Zora XOR, guys. I mean, dude, after, I'm going to be like, even some of these deep reds that I'm going to be telling you about them, maybe I don't believe in them completely, but there's at least some little bit of substance in each and every one of them. And they're red across the board. Each and every one of these cryptos that I'm going to be talking, except for Vega. Vega's, I just think it's still massively undervalued despite making some gains. So maybe we wait for Vega to be red across the board again, but it's still so undervalued in the grand scheme of things. AVids, how you doing, man? Or AI Vids, how you doing, man? If I have a lot of SHX XRP, will I be my own bank in the future? I think so, dude. I think so. If you have a lot, dude, if you only had those two cryptos in your portfolio, I think you're good. Honestly, man. But once again, not a financial advisor, not a pro trader. I'll never tell you what to do, and I'm always wrong. Maybe let's ask the Blue Crew. Guys, if he has a lot of SHX and XRP, will he be his own bank in the future? Do you guys Do you guys want to answer that for AI vids? I mean, dude, those are like, we were so like, we talked from the mountaintops for God knows how long, being the only one on the mountaintops here with the Blue Crew saying SHX at triple zeros was massively undervalued last year. And look at where SHX is at now, dude. And people are now like, you know, Blue Crew, we're so used to the deep reds that it's like, dang, I mean, sure, SHX is still very undervalued under a penny, but damn, it's up 1,000% in the past year, dude. It's up 1,000%, while there's like freaking deep reds I could be tackling here that haven't shown any juice yet, right? If is the XRP logo a sideways hourglass, which is what the Riddlers have been showing, the hourglass? It is. I mean, dude, it could still be an hourglass this way too, right? I mean, I get it because you're saying like the in between here makes it the hourglass, but like still, you know, I mean, I think it's like more of like, you know, it could be a lot of things really with the X, man. Like, I mean, obviously the X itself, the symbolism of that for the X, and then the way that they're doing this thing is the transfer of value, right? The two meeting in the middle, right? The exchange of value. I mean, dude, this is such a great like symbol for the exchange of freaking value. I love that one GIF where you have like US dollar going in and then the Chinese yen going out, freaking yen going in, US dollar coming out, and so on and so forth. I mean, dude, it's so crazy out there. Like, another thing why I think, you know, Trump could possibly mention Ripple and XRP in the future is that they've already been around for so long, right? They've already been going to a lot of these big meetings like World Economic Forum and so on and so forth, Sibos, Davos, so on and so forth. Remember, they had a meeting with freaking Steve Mnuchin during the last, you know, Trump's last, you know, presidency during the administration. So I'm thinking he's very aware of Brad Garlinghouse and has possibly met the guy, right? He's possibly met Brad Garlinghouse. They're the biggest USA, like, I mean, you can say Coinbase is the biggest USA crypto company, but really, you know, Ripple, it's, you know, in terms of one that's directly using a digital asset. So, you know, I think Trump's going to want to try to get ahead of China as quickly as possible. And you already got something that's battle tested. You already got something that has success across borders, right? Remember, a lot of Ripple's success is overseas right now. So, dude, the moment that you open doors with Ripple, like, you already have all these bridges built to all these different countries. You already have US dollar stablecoin pilots happening in Palau and other countries, right? And then you got the freaking RL USD for Ripple coming out very soon. Dude, it's just, I mean, I just wouldn't be surprised if Trump were to say Ripple or XRP in the future, just honestly. XRP whales are buying shoe on Solana. Okay, awesome, Bob Boclot. Hey, man, I mean, dude, it doesn't have to only be XRP whales. It could just be crypto whales. Like, if that's your crypto, man, I certainly hope you go to the moon with shoe on Solana, man. Hey. Oh, you're saying hat or straight? What are you talking about? Hey, man, where you get the hat? Dude, shout out to the bag man, dude. XRP Bags gave me this hat, and I'm so grateful, man. He's such an OG. It's a you know, I wear this hat in public, and nobody. I live in freaking LA, guys. I live in one of the biggest cities in the world, and nobody has yet to talk to me about this freaking hat. Even as like a question, oh, what does that hat mean? Nobody, for sure, nobody's come up to me and go like, dude, you know about XRP? Nobody's talked to me about it. Nobody. I met Brad Garlinghouse. He's actually a pretty cool guy, down to earth. Dude, exactly. I mean, that's what Trump said, right? He's like, I met Brad Garlinghouse. He's a very good friend of mine, probably my best friend, and love using XRP. We actually exchanged XRP not too long ago, and it was a very quick experience. I had a really good time. It was very efficient, and I can't wait for it to be the backbone of the U.S. economy. I'm okay with any ETF that they want as long as XRP is on and off ramp into the, yeah, exactly, dude. Hey, dude, as long, I mean, this is so bullish for crypto in general that we're having ETFs being rolled out. And just like Brad Garlinghouse says, he thinks it's going to be a basket of cryptos or a basket of ETFs that are coming out. So freaking XRP is going to be one of them. XLM is going to probably be one of them. I mean, look at Grayscale's holdings, and probably each one of those cryptos might be one of them. Cardano might be freaking one of them, dude. Let's, you know, I'm still bullish on Cardano. I'm just not bullish on Charles Hodgkinson, but, you know, ADA. Dude, I'm hoping ADA can maybe take us back to like the 30-cent range. If we can get some 30-cent ADA, that would be amazing. But dude, ADA's been like, Talk about cryptos that have still been very bullish from the last bull cycle. QNT, ADA, and XDC, like their retracement from their all-time high wasn't as bad as a lot of other cryptos. I mean, you're talking other cryptos in that bear cycle going down 90 freaking percent, 99% for some of these on the year. And then, dude, yeah, I mean, what's it called? QNT, ADA, and XDC only going down like 60 to 70%. Like they are still damn bullish, man. Like there was, they hit a floor and like it wasn't as bad as like some of these other cryptos. They didn't go 90% down of losing their value, right? Straight saying I have all three. What's your price prediction on XRP? I'm never selling my XRP, so I don't have a price prediction that I want to sell because I think the price is going to be ever increasing in the next decade. I really think this decade, 2020 to 2030, is setting up the infrastructure, setting up the, you know, the rules of the game, right? Sure, we may get a little bit of a boost towards the end of this decade, but it's really all about the 2030 to 2040 decade where this innovation and all this infrastructure that has been being built finally pays off. We start seeing streaming payments, micro payments, machine-to-machine payments like we've never seen before because AI is still evolving, right? AI still has a way to go, but hey, it's evolving very, very quickly. So I think by 2030, AI is going to be very, very like normalized in a way, and you're going to start having like, hell, you're going to have like little toys that can freaking talk to you that are AI, you know, enabled or whatever, like, you know, like Small Soldiers, that movie where he's like, the owner says, what if, you know, the kids not only played with the toys, but the toys played back? Right. And yeah, I mean, dude, at the end of the day, the whole thing with this technological, you know, revolution that's happening is to destroy the human imagination. Right. They don't want us creating art the way that we've been creating art in the past. They want us to tell an AI to create the art for us. Right. Everything to save time, everything for convenience. Right. Supposedly. But hey, you know, we'll see how it all with eyes and ears. There you go. Yeah, exactly. I mean, with the AI observing and hearing everything that you're saying without you, man, without it. Straight, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, guys, if you guys are enjoying this type of content, I greatly appreciate the support, man. Like, you know, we've been doing this thing for 8 freaking years. We talked all of last year, daily, all of last year in 2023 about so many cryptos that were undervalued. Basically, every crypto under the sun was undervalued, but, you know, our star crypto was SHX. Stronghold paid off massively for the Blue Crew here. It was... Dude, it was our we called it our deep red poster boy, and SHX, you know, definitely hitting a big boom. You know, shout out to the Blue Castle, shout out to the Stronghold community there. I mean, dude, it was so undervalued at the 000 ranges, and we were talking about it daily. So that's why, you know, I think it's a great channel because we have Blue Crew here that's, you know, making me aware of this stuff as well. We're trying to find the value where we can, right? Give me your top 5 coins. XRP, SHX should be included for long term. Okay, so let's take out XRP and SHX without the top 5 and let's give a new top 5, right? XRP, SHX, let's just say it's a given, right? I want your hat, LOL. Shout out to you, Straight. Okay, so if we're taking out XRP, SHX, let's take out XLM as well, right? Okay, so then outside of that, it goes XDC, Quant, HBAR, ALGO, and XX. Those are my other top 5 right there. Love Casper, love DAG. They're definitely honorable mentions. If you want, dude, the DEC-REC Alliance, right? The Decentralized Recovery Alliance. The 5 cryptos that are involved with that Decentralized Recovery Alliance, which would be a solid crypto portfolio, in my opinion, is XRP, ALGO, HBAR, DAG, and Casper. That is a very, 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 very solid portfolio there, in my opinion. Love Aqua, without a doubt. You guys know how much I love the Aqua ecosystem. We'd have been talking from the mountaintops at the 000s there, low-end 000s for Aqua. We kept saying the Aqua must flow, and it certainly has. Aqua has been beautiful, dude. And if you were accumulating at like 0005, 0006 Aqua, you're in gains right now, and you're making passive income. That's the game changer right there. Same thing with FLR and SGB. If you've been accumulating on the low with FLR and SGB, your passive income's just is working for you, right? That's what we're trying to get to, is making, you know, getting our profits, playing with the house money, and then having the house money work for us and making us some profits. What do you know about unstoppable domains? I know I've been aware of unstoppable domains. I just never really got into it just yet, man. I'm just like, same thing with NFTs. I'll buy an NFT here or there, but I like, you know, maybe to take some, like, we were really big on the Solana NFTs in 2019. and then it really paid off in a big way in 2020. But like, I don't play the NFT game. I don't play the unstoppable domains. I just want the freaking digital assets. I just want these cryptos because we're still so early in the grand scheme of things. Unstoppable domains. If you have a domain that's, you know, the decentralized domains, or you have a .xrp address or whatever, .eth or .zil or whatever, you know, yeah, I'm sure that's going to make you tremendous money. And I hope you see the promised land with it. I've just never really gone in that direction. I'm just very focused on I still think we're in such early days where it's just really, for me, it's all about just accumulating these cryptos and keeping it out of the hands of AI, out of the machines, because in the future, over 50% of transactions, guys, believe it or not, are going to be machine to machine. And we're going to be dealing with AI robots that are going to be working in this economy, trying to earn freaking, you know, digital assets. I know it sounds freaking crazy, but that's what's going to be freaking happening. I mean, it's just is what it is. I bought a ton. I've never used them. Kev, hey, man, I hope you make tons of money off your unstoppable domains. I definitely know a lot of people who do have unstoppable domains for sure. I have almost 1900. Dude, congratulations to you. Yeah, unstoppable domains possibly is like the new .com era, right? It's like the new decentralized .com era. And hey, once again, I'm not down talking it. I'm not, just because I don't touch it or don't get involved with it doesn't mean you can't make absurd amounts of money or absurd amounts of profit from it. And dude, if you have 1900 unstoppable domains, shout out to you, bro. Like, you're going to be freaking coming in here and being like, hey, remember when we talked about unstoppable domains? Well, you've been visiting half of my domains or something like that, or whatever. You know, I just stick with the cryptos. I just like getting digital assets and, playing with that, right? Guys, thanks for the 42 viewers. If we can get 42 likes, that'd be amazing. A shout out to all of y'all. I mean, this channel is like got shadow banned firmament around it. So the fact that people like Kev Hay, Straight, AI vids are able to jump into this chat, you guys somehow were able to break through, and I'm so grateful to all of y'all. I bought up all the huge auto sales .crypto in Houston. That's awesome, Gerald. That's hilarious, man. I think I lost a butt ton of money though. Thank you, G. No worries, Cave. Hey, you never know. You never know, man. You never know. I have all the GDLT domain names. No way. You bought a bunch of GDLT domain names. You son of a gun. Chris has issues. What are you doing, man? You're taking my GDLT names away from me. Am I going to have to change my channel's name eventually because you're going to own the copyright to it completely, man? What's going on here? What's going on? Shout out to you, Chris has issues. Always appreciate your support and jumping in and your, being active in the chat. And dude, shout out to you for being a green giant. Shout out to Gerald for being a green giant. Let me see. We got a toddler green giant in here. We got a teenager green giant. Chris has issues. You're finally a teenager, my man, in the green giant realm. That's awesome. And, shout out to everybody, the members who support this channel. I am so grateful to you guys. You guys rock. Chris has all the royalties. Dude, Chris has all the royalties to my channel, and he owns all the cryptos most likely. I can't even imagine what his portfolio looks like. But anyways, guys, speaking of, cryptos to add to the portfolio, let me go over the news just really quick again, because I know some of y'all are just jumping in, right now. So let me just go through it really quick here. The DTCC is using Chainlink, y'all. They're using Link. They're using Chainlink along with 10 other major financial institutions, successfully conducting a smart nav industry pilot demonstrating key mutual fund data that can be delivered on chain. Guys, I want as many links in the chain as I can excuse the language, as I can fucking possibly get, without a doubt, man. And DTCC using Chainlink, Swift using Chainlink. Chainlink cannot be overlooked, man. I think it's massively undervalued, under $100, especially with like its supply, the way the supply is for Chainlink. Very, very bullish on what's going on over there with Chainlink. It's a blue crypto. You guys know if you blue it, they will come. Or if it's a weird black and white logo, or if it's an X crypto, or if it's an ISO crypto. I mean, they're looking like they're pretty set to go, without a doubt. Obviously, meme coins, anything in a speculative cycle, guys. Like, really, what I learned from the last bull cycle and the previous bull cycle before that, if you just had money thrown into the space, most likely that money went up during the bull cycle, right? And if we're going into another speculative bull cycle, man, then get ready. A ton of the low caps especially are the ones that make the most gains, without a doubt. So we're trying to find, any way possible to make some freaking gains and give ourselves some options here. Yeah, it's Chris has issues, man. Like, I mean, that's what, hey, He's the one who's saying he has issues. Who knows? Chris is a legend for sure. Right place at the right time. I don't think he has any issues, man. I think he's got a lot of crypto, though. That's for sure. Yeah, Rosa Cruz, without a doubt, XRP is going to kill it, man. I'm so excited. And once again, so yeah, DTCC using Chainlink. And then Trump, guys, I mean, despite how you feel about Trump, this guy's trying to gun for being the first crypto president. So I think this is a big, big move coming in from the Trump administration, knowing that this is going to set him apart from the Biden administration and knowing that he's going to probably get a good amount of votes and funding towards his administration now that they're accepting crypto payments for funding. And one of the cryptos is XRP, right? You don't have LTC on there. You don't have Ethereum Classic on there. You don't have, BCH on there. You got XRP, BTC, Ethereum, Solana, 0x, Doge, and Shiba, which is crazy. I mean, it makes me super bullish on Doge and Shiba, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. Marvin Davis in the house, Calculon in the house. What you think about Wi-Fi? Dude, Yearn Finance, definitely a very undervalued one in accordance to its, in accordance to its, where how far away it is from its all-time high. We just talked about Calculon. We just talked about Yearn Finance in the last stream there. So Yearn Finance, very, very interesting one to keep an eye out for, without a doubt. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be buying it personally, but it's in the deep reds. It's very, very far away from its all-time high. It could probably make you some good gains, man, and it certainly did for a lot of people in that last bull cycle. So I wouldn't be surprised if Yearn Finance does it again. I certainly hope if you're into Yearn Finance or Wi-Fi or whatever, that it takes you to the moon, takes you to the promised land. Shout out to Digital Orgy jumping in. We got another Calculon. We got two different Calculons in the chat. That's awesome. Yeah, Trump can't spell crypto, but hey, Trump can say, I am very positive and open-minded to crypto companies. Our country must be the leader in the field. There is no second place. I have a good friend. I have a good friend at Ripple. His name is Brad Garlinghouse. They've been using this, testing this crypto called XRP. They've already been using it across borders. It's been very tremendous. And I think it's the best crypto that's out there. It's our way of defeating China, and we will defeat China. I promise you this, we will defeat China. We're not going to use that Bitcoin crap, that slow, energy-consuming Bitcoin crap that China uses. We are going to be using XRP. So, shout out Trump, man. Shout out Trump, dude. He's going to say Ripple and XRP in the future, and it's going to be tremendous, man. Trump-mendous. It's going to be out of this world, dude. I can't believe it. Digital Orgy, I'm doing good, man. I mean, it's always good hanging out with the Blue Crew. You guys are like one of the best parts of my day, especially when I've been working and then I just get to hang with y'all. It's freaking awesome talking crypto. I mean, like to me, talking crypto is just like, I don't have anybody to talk about it around here. So it's very easy when I come on here and I'm talking with you guys and just being able to say everything that's been in my head about it. But if we're speculating on, I'm very open, very positive about crypto companies. So what are the crypto companies that he might be alluding to? He's saying he's open-minded and positive to crypto companies. Which crypto companies? Has he already been talking to crypto companies, right? If he's so open-minded to it, so is he listening to some crypto companies? And is it possibly, dude, we already heard Brad Garlinghouse like earlier this year, you guys, talking about the next administration is going to probably be dude, that should have been such a big connector as well. Dude, Brad Garlinghouse in the interview said the next administration is going to probably be bullish on crypto. And I mean, it's certainly looking like Biden's not going to be the crypto president here, right? So you're going to have Trump coming in being pro-crypto, and he's already foreshadowing that he's pro-crypto. Like, Brad Garlinghouse already knows what the name of the game is. This is all a freaking show, you guys. It has been a show since day one, dude. Ever since, like, even probably before XRP was even freaking created, there's been all these things that have just been a process to leading us to becoming a cashless society, to forcing us to being plugged in all the time, because that's the downside of a cashless society is you got to be plugged in all the time to make digital money, right? You got to be on the clock or whatever. You got to be on your phone streaming or whatever online to make some money, digital money, regardless, nonetheless. So you can pay with your phone and tap with your phone or pay with your biometric, identity or whatever. It's all leading to digitalization, to a cashless society. And I don't want to be plugged in all the time personally once we go fully cashless. I want to be able to unplug. I want to be able to afford to unplug, because being unplugged in the future is going to be an exclusive. Man, I'm losing the word here. It's going to be something that's not available to everybody, because so many people are going to be fighting for drops because not enough people know about digital assets, and that's going to be to their detriment. They're going to be fighting for drops. They're going to have to be plugged in more than we're going to have to be plugged in, right? And we're going to be able to afford to unplug. And that's why that's why we see the opportunity. That's why we speak with passion. That's why we speak with excitement day in, day out, seeing the elite don't know what they're doing, right? Like, yeah, they know what they're doing in terms of the narrative to fool the masses and to avoid crypto, or like to only buy, meme coins or dog coins or distraction coins or whatever. But we here got the freaking eye of the tiger, and we see the opportunities that they're giving us, and they're giving us cheap crypto opportunities. It's freaking ridiculous. And you know what? This is we will create jobs. Exactly, man. And we're going to create jobs that humans can be working, not freaking machines, man, because the machines are going to be taking over so many jobs. You're going to have to find another way, right? Dude, people are just going to be gaming for currency, because there won't be any other physical labor jobs that they'll be able to do, because all the machines will be taking them over. So they're going to be plugged in all the time, just trying to earn drops, right? But nonetheless, this is a great transition into the deep reds. Let's go. Dude, XOR is pumping like MC Hammer. Dude, shout out to, I don't know if you saw it earlier there, Phantom Beat, but Luis just gave a shout out to the Blue Crew for the XOR talk right there. Dude, XOR, biggest gainer. This is why we tackled the deep reds. XOR was red across the board. All of a sudden, you get 211% gains out of it. This is why we like to chip away at the deep reds. Dude, with coffee money, right? With money we could afford to lose. If anybody can crunch the numbers here for me, how much money, let's say if I threw $10 into XOR right now and got my 211% gain in 24 hours, what does $10 turn into after 211% gains? Can somebody just crunch the numbers here for me? I'm, going to catch up with the chat while you guys are doing that. I like what you're putting down, Jay. Appreciate you, dude. Shout out to you, man. What happens to Bitcoin and Ether when XRP, SHX, ETC etc. run the world? I mean, hey man, they'll fade away. Just like there's still people who use AOL, right? Like it'll just be in the background or whatever. It'll just be a different market cap than the one that we're seeing right now, right? Hey, maybe they go away completely. You just never know. Maybe there's like something like, I don't know if they ever go away completely. I just think they're going to be, in a different position in market cap, right? What's your residual income number per month? I'm thinking 8 to 10K. Dude, much less, man. Much less, Kevin A. I do not, like, this isn't even my place that I live at here. Like, what you're seeing in the background is not mine, right? This is not mine, okay? I usually live, next week you're going to see me in a very, just very plain background. I live in a little freaking box, man. I do not make 8 to 10K a month. I wish I made 8 to 10K a month, man. You know how much that would change my freaking life if I made 8 to 10K a month? I am so good at being a minimalist. I've been like cutting coffee. I've been freaking skipping meals just to accumulate crypto, to freaking chip away, accumulate crypto, pay my freaking rent. I'm like on the freaking grind here, my dude, because, hey, I'm taking maybe a big risk putting it into crypto. But once again, I'm just chipping away little by little, right? So $21.10. So your $10 would have you already would have 2x'd, right? You would have already doubled your $10. You could take out that $10, play with the house money if you want to, or freaking take the gains, go find your next freaking deep red to freaking, your next deep red to take advantage of and try to get a green candle out of it. But yeah, we're cutting our teeth over here trying to do our thing, man. And I know you guys are as well. I know you guys see the value that's in front of us, man. And that's why the Blue Crew is gonna, I think we'll see the promised land, man, because the elite don't know what they're doing, man, giving us cheap opportunities like this. So let's go into the deep reds, guys. You guys are amazing. So outside of the major cap cryptos that are obviously manipulated, obviously undervalued, XRP, XLM, HBAR, ALGO, QNT, XDC, DAG, Casper, those are definitely deep reds. Those are ones to, definitely be getting some exposure to. I'm probably overlooking some other ones. Oh, XX Network. I love XX Network. XX Network's definitely one of my favorite cryptos out there. I love it. Sub 20 cents, sub 15 cents, wherever XX Network is, I want to be freaking accumulating that XX Network without a doubt. But some no-name cryptos and maybe some that the Blue Crew are already very, very familiar with because they've been in our deep reds for a good while. But Planets token has now gone down, dude. I don't know what's going on with Planets token. I got to get some updates on Planets token. But right now it's at 000847. It's 49% down on the year with 4.5 billion total supply. This is part of the Algorand ecosystem. It's a CERN spinoff that's part of the Algorand ecosystem. And if Algorand starts taking off, Algorand ecosystem tokens will probably follow suit. And this one at 000847, a minor cap crypto, can really probably take off in a very big way. It's right across the board right now. I'm liking Planets at 000847. But once again, I got to do a little bit more research. I got to check out their X to see if any major things have gone down with this platform. But right now at 000847, Planets is definitely looking like an interesting deep red to me. And once again, guys, we're starting to run out of deep reds because especially once 2024 began, like 3 months in, a lot of our cryptos that used to be deep reds, like SHX, for example, have already, Dragon Chain, for example, dude, still love Dragon Chain in terms of its price, but damn, dude, that thing's like up 500+% on the year, right? But hey, I still think it's really far away from its all-time high, and I still think in the year of the Dragon Chain's going to kick some butt. Jasmy was sub a penny, right? That was one of our other deep reds. That's, dude, if we're not talking about the crypto, by the way, you know, if you guys are new to this channel, if we're not talking about this crypto or that crypto, chances are we've talked about it in the past when it was in the deep reds, and now that it's made gains, we've kind of stopped talking about it because we don't want to talk about cryptos that cause people to chase pumps, right? We want to be chasing the low sentiment right across the board type of cryptos, right? The ones that can give us a green candle, put us in the positive quickly, possibly quickly. Sometimes it takes a while, but hey, if it's right across the board, you do stand a good chance of it possibly being green in the next 24 hours or in the next 7 days or in the next month, right? Especially if the crypto has any substance to it, right? Flare could be the ETF soon. Dude, that would be insane if Flare came out of nowhere getting that ETF, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening with Flare. Speaking of Flare, my love-hate relationship with Flare continues. Love the assets, love how undervalued FLR and SGB are. I'm still, you know, love building up the passive income with that, just staking, building up those rewards, waiting for the fat green candles for FLR. It's one of the best airdrops that I've gotten as an XRP holder, without a doubt. Very excited for where Flare and SGB could go. But dang it, Hugo, you're starting to turn into like a Charles Hoskinson in my eyes, man. Like, terrible representative for the blockchain, but you know, possible powerhouse freaking blockchain, man. Hugo reposts something that's making, he decided to make fun of XRP today by putting, you know, the monkey with the sign thing that Brad Garlinghouse reposted, where he says, you know, say what you want now, but one day XRP is going to run the world. And then he reposts one where it says, say what you want about Flare now, but one day XRP will run on Flare. And I'm like, dude, like, are you a freaking kid? I thought you were supposed to be a professional here, man. Some of these nerds, man, have the emotions of children, or like the freaking personalities of teenagers still. Like they're still in freaking high school, man, and just getting revenge for being bullied or something. I don't know. But freaking Hugo taking his anger out on the XRP community for them being so angry at him for changing so much of his mind about, you know, right as the airdrop for FLR was happening and stuff like that. You know, he pokes a little fun at the XRP community. I'm like, dude, not very professional, man. Can you just like be better than that? Like, your blockchain project is trying to connect everything while you're making fun of other platforms that you're trying to connect to. Like, I don't know, man. That doesn't sound like it sounds like you're more disconnect. Like, I don't know. It's just very interesting what Hugo is doing. Not very professional in my eyes. But hey, nonetheless, the value of the cryptos are still very undervalued, and you could be making some good passive income from it, and they could possibly make you filthy gains in the next cycle. But Hugo, man, like, maybe let's not be making fun of other cryptos and then like actually try to connect everything. Maybe talk positively about how these cryptos could benefit the Flare networks and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's just really funny, man. So Hugo, like, come on, man. Let's step up the professionalism a bit. Let's act like we've already been there, right? Let's act like, you know, that type of thing, or not. I'll never tell you what to do. I'm always wrong. But Hugo, like, you know, that's part of the reason why I have this on and off relationship with Flare, and that they're not working with Interledger Protocol, which doesn't make sense because Interledger Protocol literally connects all ledgers, right? So thinking if you're the project that wants to connect everything, think you would want to connect with something that literally is connecting everything with the Interledger protocol. Speaking of the Interledger protocol, they're coming out with a web monetization extension that is going to allow for streaming payments. And guys, Coil, if you guys remember Coil from back in the day, or if you've been around to remember what Coil was a web extension created by the former CTO of Ripple, the founder of Interledger protocol. It used Interledger protocol for streaming payments, right? And it was being able to use it for blogging, for videos, right? They had connections to Twitch and YouTube, and people who had a Coil account could be streaming payments to me while they're watching, right? So the Interledger protocol web extension, now that Coil's been dissolved, but it's actually migrated to being part of the Interledger stack, now they're coming out with an Interledger web extension that's going to be allowing for streaming payments. And if you guys don't know about Interledger protocol, we've talked about this project. I think it's the biggest project in all of crypto because it's not only connecting blockchain ledgers, it's connecting all ledgers, mobile bank or mobile ledgers, bank ledgers, et cetera, et cetera. If they come out with this web extension, you best believe, they already have partnerships with all of the W3C. W3C loves the Interledger protocol, World Wide Web Consortium. That includes the Amazons, that includes, freaking Apple, that includes Facebook or Meta, that includes, X, that includes freaking, just the whole worldwide freaking web. So if you come out with this web extension, a lot of platforms are going to support this. YouTube, best believe YouTube's going to be supporting it again because they already supported the Coil experiment. So they're going to probably support this Interledger protocol web extension, and that's great signs for our channel and for anybody who's going to be also using that Interledger protocol web extension. The benefits of the Interledger protocol is like subscriptionless type of payments where you're just streaming payments for using the platform. I think it's going to be massive. But yeah, can't wait for that web extension. I think it's being slept on in a big freaking way, man. I think so. What's up, Contrary 11? Thoughts on ICP, Nervos, Luxo, and Lix? I mean, I only know about two of those cryptos. I got to look into Lix and Luxo. Oh, Marvin Davis, can you shout out that crypto you mentioned earlier as well, man? I got to write that down now that I have a pen and pad to write it down. But yeah, I like ICP. I like Nervos. I hope they take you to the promised land. If you feel very, have a good conviction about it, then hell yeah, man. Appreciate you, Digital Orgy, man. Much love to you, bro. So, but yeah, I do like ICP the most out of those four, but I haven't done research enough on Luxo and LYX. If you are new here, don't be afraid to ask. Oh yeah, exactly, guys. I mean, ask as many questions as you can. And I'm a very move forward kind of guy. I don't really like revisiting too much of, XDX. Thank you. I don't really like revisiting too much of the past. Like if cryptos have already started making gains, I kind of stop talking about them, right? Because Blue Crew already took advantage of those deep reds. We made gains of it. We're trying to, we're a freaking pack of tigers here. We're trying to just keep finding the undervalued cryptos that can help keep making us some gains to put into our macro caps or whatever, into other crypto portfolios that we like. Kev A, shout out to you, man. Much love to you, bro. Guys, if we can hit the like for Kev A's donation there, I am so grateful. Every drop helps, guys. Thanks for your $2 bomb. And it means the world, man. It really means the world. That's $2 closer to me quitting one of my jobs, right? So I appreciate you, man. Shout out to you. All right, let's jump into the deep reds because we got to get going. We're almost at the top of the hour here, but I appreciate you. Update on XRP versus the SEC case. I mean, update, it's a show still, and the show is still going on. Hopefully it gets resolved, closer in July. It looks like July could be the resolution date because, we'll see. We'll see. This thing's going to go on for as long as it needs to freaking go on, is what I'm going to say. We got the XRP not a security statement in July 13th last year. We're getting closer to July 13th again. So it's been a year later since we've gotten that statement from Judge Torres that XRP is not a security, right? So, this SEC case, this show is going to go on for as long as it needs to. I don't think it goes on going into 2025, though, especially if we get a new administration. And Gensler might be dude, the FIT21 bill being passed in a big, overwhelming way by the House, and I suspect the Senate is going to do the same. If we get the Senate and the House passing this FIT21 bill very quickly, it just goes to show that they're going after the SEC and Gensler. Like, they're really going after him, right? So I think, that's a really, really big deal. Pokemon. So hopefully that answers your question, man. But we don't care about the we honestly don't care about the XRP SEC case. Since day one, we called it a freaking show, and that's what it's been, man. Isn't it convenient that all these delays and the suppression with XRP is happening perfectly in tandem with all the delays and involvement of the ISO 20022 standard? Guys, Ripple's been part of the ISO 20022 payments management group since 2016, and then they joined the first crypto company to join the ISO 20022 standards body in 2020. So, you know, it's all the freaking show, man. They're just, you know, and it makes sense that, you know, freaking Biden's presidency is where all this freaking, you know, show starts. I mean, near the end of Trump's presidency, Jay Clayton's the one who took it down, right? Who said the lawsuit for that. So it's definitely a grander scheme that's going on. But at the end of the day, it's a freaking show. When Moon, Jojo James, I mean, it depends on what price you're looking for. What's Moon to you, dude? What price point is XRP Moon? Like, I don't like. Guys, for me, XRP is my savings account in a way. Like, I'm never going to touch my XRP. Never going to touch it, dude. I don't care if it goes up and I'm seeing a ridiculous price. Chances are, if I'm seeing XRP at a ridiculous price, there's other cryptos that I invested in that are around the same realm of XRP or collaborating with XRP that are also going up in a ridiculous price. Maybe even cryptos within the XRPL ecosystem that are going up a ridiculous price that I'll be cashing out on and being able to live a happy life with, while XRP just continues to create higher floors, an ascending floor for, you're saying $10 is your moon? Man, so, okay, a $10 moon, when a $10 moon, let me see, technically, I think XRP, if it didn't deal with the Ripple SEC case in the last bull cycle, I think we would have hit $10 because it hit an all-time high of about $350 or so, right, in the 2018 bull or 2017 bull cycle. If it didn't deal with, if the SEC didn't conveniently sue XRP just before the 2021 bull cycle, then I think it could have gone past $10, honestly. In that I think it could have gone at least $15 in that last bull cycle, but they suppressed it. It did a 10x though. It did a 10x from the 11 cents of its bottom all the way up to $1.92 in that last bull cycle. So if we're still dealing with SEC, Jojo James, then I don't know if $10 is going to be happening. But if we aren't dealing with SEC, I think $10 can certainly happen in this next bull cycle, without a doubt, my dude. All right, I got to jump into the deep reds because we got to get on the way out here. But guys, if you guys are enjoying this conversation and this type of content and the amazing community, once again, this is the worst channel, best community, without a doubt. Wow, so I might be getting my goal. Dude, Jojo James, like, yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. If the SEC case is resolved with Ripple, and it gets to participate in this next bull cycle. Dude, it did a 10x from its low. It did a 10x from 11 cents up to $1.92, a 10x plus. Let's say it's still dealing with the SEC. 10x plus from here at 50 cents is $5 plus, dude. So I think you'll get closer to your $10 than you think, man. But once again, I'm not cashing out on any of my XRP. I'm just going to be cashing out some other cryptos and then just letting my XRP work for me because, you know, DeFi is going to be around the corner for XRP before you guys know it. I mean, we already have AMMs and stuff like that, but I'm talking like real DeFi where you can be even staking your XRP, making some good interest on it and stuff like that. And I wouldn't even be staking all of my XRP. I would just be staking some and making whatever, right? XDXG, it's on the XRPL. Shout out to you, Marvin Davis. So there you go, man. Wow. So I might be getting my goal. Yeah, Jojo. Maybe. I mean, ask the Blue Crew, man. Like, once again, I'm always wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I'll never tell you what to do. Blue Crew might have a better heads up or answer to that question. But nonetheless, let's go into the deep reds again. We got Planets token connected with Algorand at the 000 ranges. Low supply of about 4.5 billion. I mean, that's not super low, but in accordance to its price, that's pretty damn low. And you can get, you know, possibly 1 million of these, or you can get, you know, thousands of these for coffee money. And that's what we love about these 000 cryptos that have at least some substance to them. Part of the Algorand ecosystem, there hasn't been any really big bullishness or speculation that's gone into the Algorand ecosystem. So I think Planets could kill it. Cubic at 50443, new kid on the block. I like chipping away at this one a little bit. Every time it's touching the 504 range, I think that's always a really decent entry point for Cubic, and especially not over leveraging, just chipping away, getting millions of these for coffee money. It's pretty freaking ridiculous. XRP net within the XRP ecosystem is 000190 right now. You got a BPM wallet, which is in the 000200, but it's technically pumped. But I like chipping away at those XRPL microcap cryptos, especially the ones that are in the 000s there. Vega, we talked about earlier, 65 million total supply. At 50 cents right now, new kid on the block, Pantera Capital, Coinbase Ventures, and Ripple Spring Initiative invested in it. Integrations with major blockchain protocols already happening for this DEX. Weird black and white logo crypto, and it's a cool name, Vega. Loving where Vega could be going. I think everybody's sleeping on this crypto. Literally everybody. Nobody in the crypto space, nobody on the YouTube crypto space talks about this crypto, and I don't understand why. Oh, because it's not pumping, right? Most crypto YouTubers don't talk about cryptos until they start pumping, and then they're like, oh my God, look at all these connections. Look how amazing it is, right? SHX starts pumping. All of a sudden, you start getting a bunch of SHX YouTubers out of nowhere. Velo starts pumping. All of a sudden, you start getting a bunch of Velo YouTubers talking about Velo and stuff, right? We don't wait till the pumps. We jump into the freaking deep red when the sentiment is at its freaking lowest, right? Juno. Okay, so this goes into the Cosmos ecosystem in general. The Cosmos ecosystem, with all the amazing connections that it has with Ripple, the XRPL, and many other blockchain ecosystems, and how tremendous the IBC has been, it's the best example of cross-chain interoperability in this space to date. Sure, Quant may be the one with the Overledger and DAG with its layer 0, but the best example that we're seeing today of inter-blockchain communication or cross-blockchain, interoperability is in the IBC and the Cosmos, and I think it's a massively undervalued ecosystem at this point. Nobody's talking about Cosmos ecosystem, and I think this is the time to be tigers, right? So Juno at 18 cents, very low supply, could be staking it, building, and the great thing with a lot of the Cosmos ecosystem, you could be staking these, building up those staking rewards, waiting for fat green candles so that you can cash out those staking rewards, still keep the rest of it staking, and hopefully when you cashed out with like more than what you put in, so you're playing with house money and making some passive income at that point. BTSG is like kind of a music crypto, 008 in the Cosmos ecosystem, very low supply, interesting crypto without a doubt. I mean, dude, Blue Crew, we can own a majority of these freaking cryptos, like we own a majority of the SHX supply, like we own a majority of the XPX supply, like we own a majority of the Aqua supply, like we own a majority of the Vega supply, like we own a majority of the XRP supply. No, so on. Okay, maybe I got a little bit ahead of my skis there, but Cosmos ecosystem, Atom ecosystem is massively undervalued. Some other ones in the Cosmos ecosystem to keep an eye out for. Check, right? Check at 5 cents right now with a 1 billion total supply. You got Kava with a 1 billion total supply, 40% down on the year at 68 cents. I'm liking Kava here at around these price ranges. I jumped off Kava, luckily at around the right time. Now we're maybe coming back into Kava at around 68 cents. We got Regen Network at 5 cents. We got IXO at 3 cents. Very low supply for both of these, and we could be staking them, earning rewards. IrisNet at 2 cents with, I think, about 1 billion or so supply. I'm just liking this Cosmos ecosystem and taking advantage of it while the sentiment is low, and it's right across the board for a lot of these cryptos. So yeah, once again, Cosmos ecosystem in general, take your pick of the litter. The low cap ones are probably the ones to go for, but I'm liking, those cryptos in particular in the Cosmos ecosystem. We got pre-search. Not a really big fan of decentralized search engine type of cryptos, but maybe, maybe AI is going to have to use these decentralized search engines to search for the information. Especially if it's decentralized AI, they're going to probably, you already have AI, doing searches across the web for the information that they provide to you. So maybe they're going to want to use, instead of a centralized search engine, they use a decentralized one and pre-search with a 3 billion total supply, I think, or 1 billion. It might be 1 billion. I'm not sure, but it's at a penny, right? So at a penny, right across the board for pre-search, that might be a really good one. Fusion Protocol, layer one crypto at 16 cents. That's all I need to say. It's a layer one crypto at 16 cents with an 81 million total supply, 46% down on the year. Fusion Protocol looking really good at 16 cents. You got Morpheus Network at 79 cents at 44% down on the year. Very low supply as well for the Morpheus Network. So the sentiment is very low, but this one, supply chain type of crypto, IoT type of crypto, the Morpheus Network might be ready to do some things at 44% down on the year. Very excited to take advantage of that deep red as well. We talked Kava, we talked Regen. XPX Network, guys, is still at 0007. They don't know what they're doing. The elite don't know what they're doing. They're acting as if we don't know this freaking crypto won a CBDC tech sprint with finalists amongst them being Ripple, Stellar, and R3. We're taking advantage of XPX at 0007. Again, they gave us an opportunity at 0007 again for XPX. We got to see this thing go when we bought around these ranges last time. Go up to what? 001500? I'm excited to see what a bull cycle could do for this crypto without a doubt. XX Network's another crypto which we don't know what a bull cycle looks like for this crypto. So XX Network at around 15 cents, but this one's been pumping, so we're not chasing the pumps. It's not really a deep red, but it's technically a deep red because it's kind of like a new kid on the block, so on and so forth. But maybe waiting for red days to be accumulating XX, but I'm bullish on XX Network sub $1, sub 50 cents, sub 20 cents. I think it's the leading privacy crypto in my opinion. Very, very excited for the XX Network on this channel. But XPX at 0007, definitely a good time to be scooping up some with coffee money, not over leveraging, right? You can get 1 million of these possibly if you got $700 in your pocket that you're just throwing away. XPX, there you go, 000 crypto. Jam in the HBAR ecosystem is about 31% down on the year, 000296. So you got two music cryptos, one in the XRPL that's about 0002 in BPM wallet, and then you got Jam in the HBAR ecosystem, Hedera ecosystem, looking like pretty undervalued on the year as well. And then you got the BTSG token in the Cosmos ecosystem at 008. And that's our deep reds right there, guys. I mean, we're starting to run out of deep reds, you guys, because we talked all about these deep reds in 2023. Every crypto was down about 90+%. Let's just say, I mean, not every crypto was 90+%, but dude, the sentiment was so freaking low in 2023. And we had been here with you guys talking about all those cryptos. And now we're just trying to like fight, we're just looking for scraps at the bottom of this dumpster. We've already collected so much of this trash. Now we're trying to find what's like any leftover trash that maybe we can keep accumulating and possibly own a majority of these platforms, right? So yeah, those are our deep reds. Once again, Planets, Cubic, XRP Net, Vega, Juno, BTSG, Pre, Fusion, Morpheus Network, Kava, Regen, XPX, Jam, and Check. Those are our deep reds for today. But hey, what's going to be our deep reds tomorrow or the day after? We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully we can stream tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Let me just end out with the chat here, see what everybody in the chat is saying. Dude, Contrary One, I appreciate you, saying you're liking what we're laying down. Somebody said that earlier as well, man. I'm so grateful to every one of you. We got 57 viewers. If we can get 57 likes by the end of the stream, that would be amazing. Or if we can get 100 likes before the next time we stream, I'd be so grateful. And if you guys can leave a comment on this video, it just helps us get more traction, helps us draw more viewers, and we've been building up tremendous momentum. I'm getting a feeling I'm going to be able to quit one of my jobs soon because you guys have been showing so much support, and I'm going to keep trying if you guys keep trying. That is for sure. SoFlo, I appreciate you lurking as always, man. Can't wait to moon. There we go, man. Shout out to you. It's been a dumpster fire for me for 4 years. I don't know about you guys. Crypto Navigator, I mean, hey, dude, we're jumping in on the deep reds. We're making some gains off the SHXs, the Aquas, right? And some other cryptos that have been popping up. Dude, the Dragon Chains, right? Dragon Chain 500%, SHX up 1,000% on the year. You're going to get your thousands of percent gains. I certainly hope so with whatever crypto that you have, Crypto Navigator. I hope we all see the promised land at the end of the day. AMM is the way for XRP to get the best attention. F these ETFs. There we go, SoFlo. All right, much love to everybody living on Reds, vitamin C, and cocaine. Shout out to you guys. Much love to everybody here. How do you feel about Pepe coin? Dude, hey, if you guys like memes and you're into the meme coin, I hope it takes you to the promised land. But at the end of the day, it's a meme coin. I don't know about its ultimate utility and where it's going to go. But hey, it's a very popular meme. There's a lot of Pepe tokens. There's an XLM Pepe. There's a BTC Pepe. There's a freaking Ethereum Pepe. I hope whichever Pepe you're into takes you to the freaking promised land. But anyways, guys, I got to get going. We went a little bit over time. I appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody here. And once again, I really am grateful if you're hitting the likes on the way out here. If we can get 100 likes before the next stream, that'd be awesome. And if you guys leave a comment, maybe a crypto that I didn't talk about, so I can do some research on it, look into it, and give some credit to the Blue Crew. A lot of these cryptos that I've talked about here, you guys, is because the Blue Crew brings it up. So worst channel, best community by far. So I appreciate it if you guys leave a comment at the end of this video. Certainly helps me out a bunch. What do you think the Ripple USD coin will be called? I think it's called RLUSD. I think they already talked about what it's registered as, Crazy Crisis. So that's what it will probably be called. But anyways, thank you, Blue Crew. Thank you, Green Giants. Thank you, Ledger Citizens. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the eye of the tiger. We keep it crypto, and I'll see you guys in the Blue Castle. Adios.